Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I hope all of you are able to listen to me. I hope that and I pray that all of you would be fine and studying at home and making your efforts to hands on practice for different tools that we are applying in our regular classes. And I hope you are studying for all of your subjects to prepare well so that you can participate well, you can score good in all of your upcoming tests and exams. So basically the topic which is basically going on right now in our syllabus, it is very interesting topic, and I had told you that if you will take it as a hobby, you will enjoy a lot, and not only you will learn a lot, but also you will be able to make small animated projects, that you can publish on your social media, on your Facebook page, on your in YouTube channel, in something like that. Because when you create an animation, basically, so that is interesting because it contains moving objects with it. In our last class, we had gone through the process of masking. Can anyone define, only define, what does it mean? What is meant by masking? Please raise the hand. What comes in your mind when we say masking? Last time we had applied this thing. Remember. Yes, please. No one remembers about it. See this picture which is there in front of you right now. Okay. Yes, please raise the hand. Please raise the hand so that I can know. Is there any student who did some practice of it about masking? Who applied that work that we had done last time? No one. Good. Let me switch on someone's mic. Bashair. Yes. Bashair, can you
Yes,
listen to
sir.
me? You're able to
Yes.
listen to me?
Yes, sir, I can.
You have installed Flash in your PC?
Yes.
You are doing some
Yes,
practice or not?
we are.
You are doing some practice?
Yes.
Do you remember what we had studied last time?
Sir, we have studied about uh, layers and
Can you see on your screen what it is written?
using the onion skin feature.
Yeah, onion skin feature we had studied last time. And what is written over here? What is this?
Using a masking layer.
Masking layer. What was happening in the masking layer? Do you remember?
Sir, you entered a text and you entered an oval tool and it was, uh,
Mhm.
I,
We masked that circle in such way that when it was moving on the text, so only that area was visible. This was the case. So we started from the same point where we were doing last time, and I had explained you that how we can perform, because question and answer, defining something. define what is layer, define what is timeline. This is not a difficult job. These all tools that we are studying are basically practical tools. You need to have hands-on practice. Okay, you need to do some practice. I know you are going through the monthly tests as well, and you are preparing for that. And I know very well that the girls are very concerned about their studies and about their results. And of course, you would be studying, and I expect that you would be paying attention to all of your subjects. But at the same time, you need to do some practice, and you need to do the practice of the all the operations that we perform on any software, all the tools that we learn. And one thing I have observed that when our class has been shifted to this time, particularly when on Sunday our class is there on 8:30, so strength is less. On Thursday when our class is there at 12:15, then strength is high. I am unable to understand this thing because I think some students are getting up late. That's why they can't join. They don't join the first class on Sunday, but sometimes on class on Thursday, the attendance is better. So you need to be very much careful about the attendance as well. So I just give you another example of giving or creating you know how we can create a masking effect. For masking effect, we have two layers, one background layer and one object. Okay. Now what I do, I take a background image. I want to take a good background image to perform this activity. Okay. Let's suppose this is the image that I want to take. It is saying that this file appears to be a part of sequence of images. Do you want to import all of the images? We will say no. We just want to import this image. Now, this image is larger than the stage size. This image is larger. Can you see this? The stage size is this. This image is larger than the stage size. How we can make this image equivalent to the stage size? Please raise the hand. I need the participation from the students. Yes. Anyone else? Only one student, Mehak, knows about it. What about the rest? At least there should be multiple hands raised. Then I can select anyone. I can give chance to anyone to give the answer. Yes.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Yes.
Sir, we will change the width and the height according to the stage.
So what we will do first? What I need to do first?
Sir, in properties, you have to change the width.
But right now, yes, these are the. Keep in mind when we are doing this, the image should be selected. This is the image. Image should be clicked at that time. Okay. And then what you are saying, what is the default size of this stage?
Sir, 360.0.
No, no, stage. We have to make it equivalent to stage. What is the size of the stage? What is the width of the stage? 550. What is the height of the
550.
stage? 400. Remember,
400. Yes, sir.
you can see stage is of 555, 550 by 400. So we have made this image equal to 550 by 400. Now we can place this image precisely on the same location of the stage. Okay, good. Now who will tell me how we can change the name of the layer? Right now, how many layers are there? And how I can change the name of the layer for this image? Raise the hand and let me know. My question is that number one thing is that how many layers are there right now in this file? Number one. Number two, how can I rename the layer on which this image is available? Yes, please raise the hand. How many layers are there? Adin, yes, please.
Sir, the rename layer. Sir, the option of the rename.
Where is the option of the rename?
Sir, next to layer. Sir, where there is written layer, sir, next to it there is small button.
Okay. How many layers are there, Adin, right now in this animation?
Sir, one.
Only one is there. Good. Only one layer is there available over here. So this is the layer on which I can either I will double click on it. I will double click on it and I can change the name of the layer. I want to give this name background. We are applying right now. Keep in mind we are doing what we are doing. We are doing masking. Now I want to I want to have another layer. How can I add another layer? Raise the hand and let me know quickly. Yes. How will I add a new layer to this file? In the same file right now I have only one background layer. Yes.
Sir, you can make a new layer in the left corner
Yeah, in
from
the
the.
left corner, and we can click and we can have a layer 2. I am going to give it another name, for example mask layer, any name. Like in the last file that we made in the last class I gave it the name circle. You can take any other object. I give it a name, let's suppose star this time. Now see that background image is on frame 1. I bring it up to frame 50 by pressing F6 on frame 50. Now what does it mean? Background is now visible from frame 1 to frame 50. Background, and there is no animation in it. Background is visible from frame 1 to frame 50 on timeline. Come to the star layer, click on the first frame and insert one star over here. First click on the first frame. This is very important. Go to how can I insert one star? Raise the hand. Which tool should I use? Should I use line tool? Should I use pen tool? Which tool should I use to insert one star over here? Star shape. Please raise the hand and let me know whether right or wrong. No one is raising the hand. Abiha Shehbaz. Don't you know about it? There are multiple ways available. You should give some answer. Bulkhash.
Yes, sir.
How can we insert one star shape?
Sir, first we have to go on the shape option and then select the polygon option.
Good. It means you know, but why don't you raise the hand?
Sir, I didn't hear the question properly.
Okay. Where should I go? Polygon,
Sir, we
polystar
should go
option.
to.
This is the
Yes,
polygon
sir.
or polystar option. And when it will appear its properties, we have to take not polygon, but we have to take
Star.
star. Okay, and then we will click and then we can draw a star. Okay. If you don't want to draw it with the outline, then you are going to say no outline from this outline color. Okay. So this is the star that I have taken over here. Okay. These are the stars. I can change the size of the star by pressing Ctrl T. Anyway, I put it over here. Now I click on frame number 50. I press F6 and I bring it from this position to this position. See, I am bringing it from this position to this position. Okay, when I will run it, the star is not moving. Can anyone tell me why it is not moving? On first position, star is here, and 50 position star is here. But when I am running it, it is not showing any motion. Why? This is the error that sometimes appears. Can anyone tell me what is the thing that we have left that we forgot to apply? Laiba, can't you tell about it?
Yes, sir.
I am saying that on frame number 1, star is here. On frame number 50,
Yes, sir.
star is here. But when I am running it, there
Yes,
is
sir.
no motion in the star. What is the reason?
Because sir, because sir, it's outside the stage. सर इसको मैं पिक्चर के अंदर रखना है.
But it does not make any difference. It will come inside the stage. Should come. On frame number 1, it is here. On frame number 50, it is here. We have missed one point. Yes, Mehak. Yes.
Sir, we didn't apply twin motion.
Yeah, that is the reason. We have decided the first and last position of the star. But how the flash will come to know that it needs to move from first position to last position? We will right click on the timeline anywhere, here or there, wherever, in between the frame number 1 and frame 50, and we will click on create twin motion. Then you will be able to see that the star is moving from left to right position. And if it is outside the stage during animation, it does not make any problem, because when its time will come, it will come inside the stage. Good. Now, how we are going to create the masking effect? Who will tell me about it? Raise the hand, otherwise I will ask randomly from someone. Yes, Musfira. Musfira. Yes, can you tell about it? Unmute yourself. I have asked you to unmute. Adin. Yes, Musfira.
Yes, sir.
Yes, just a minute, Adin. You just a minute. Yes, Musfira, first you tell
Sir,
me
I
about
can't
Yes,
it.
hear you.
Yes, Musfira, do you have any idea? Adin. Yes, please.
yes, sir. What is the question? I did not
Question
understand the
is
question.
question is how we can create the masking effect to the star. Right now, the star is visible when we are running the animation. Star is having a twin motion in it. How we can
Yes, sir.
convert it to the masking effect? How? We will right click on the star. Is there any option to find out the
Yes,
mask?
sir.
Yeah. Don't you know? Don't you remember? Did not you apply? We
Yes,
will
sir. Replied.
we will click on it, mask. Now you can see that from where the star is going, it is showing you the mask effect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the same way, we can do multiple layers for masking. Now see, I take 3 4 more layers. Now see, just like I take again this tool, polystar with no outline, and I draw some stars just like I have drawn this. Let me cut it from here, and I should go to the layer 3. On layer 3, I have drawn it to the layer 3. Okay, so it is right now over here on layer 3. So what I am going to do, I am going to click on frame number 50, frame number 25, let's suppose. Press F6 and I bring it over here. Then I click on the frame number 50, press F6. Then I bring it over here. I change its position. Okay, and then I give it the twin motion here, twin motion here. So now this star is also moving. Okay, star number 2. I take another star on layer number 4. I take another star over here and I click on frame number 10, press F6, bring this star to this position. Frame 20, press F6, bring this star to this position. Frame number 30, press F6, bring this star to this position. Frame number 40, press F6, bring this star to this position. Frame number 50, I bring it to this position. So I have changed its position to multiple location. I also give it the twin, twin. All the positions that I have changed, I am going to make it twin. Frame layer number 5, I draw another star over here. I take a large size. Frame number 5, right now I'm here. What I am doing, I click on it. Frame 10, I press F6. And let's suppose I bring it over here. Frame 20, I press F6. I bring it over here. Frame number 30, press F6. I bring it over here. Frame 40, press F6. I bring it over here. Frame 50, press F6. And then I bring it over there. Again, in these positions, I create twin. Now what we have done, we have taken multiple, stars. But all these stars that we have taken, we need to convert them to the mask. Right click, then convert it to the mask. Convert it to the mask. But right now, these are not. Okay. Okay, but the masking will be applied only to that layer. What we will have to do, we will have to bring the background layer to that layer for which we want to apply the masking effect. Now, if I bring the background layer before layer 4, I can see the masking effect of the star number 4. Similarly, if I bring the background layer before layer 5, I can see the masking effect on layer 5. If we want to see all these stars at a time, what we will have to do, we will have to do, we will have to draw multiple stars on the same layer. For example, in the same type of image, if we apply it once again by taking multiple multiple stars or multiple shapes, what we can do, I go to import to stage, and I convert it quickly to the 550 by 400, and I place it to the stage. Now what I want to do, I place it to the stage. Now what I want to do, I want to draw one star. This is background. I add one layer and I draw multiple stars over here on the same layer. Otherwise, otherwise we will have to change the layers one by one. Definitely it will not be quite impossible for us. What I am going to do, I will take all these stars with me and I am going to extend them for up to frame number 50. Press F6, frame 1, frame 15, press F6, bring it here. Okay, frame 25, press F6, bring it here. Frame 35, press F6 and bring it anywhere wherever you want to change the position. Then you will be able to see the effect, which will be a simultaneous effect with all these stars, because on multiple layers you have to change the layers. Create twin. To this layer I give the name of star, and now I mask this layer. Yes, now it is applying for multiple stars, multiple shapes, you know, multiple shapes are being applied. Even you can take one circle, one rectangle, one polygon, one star shape, you know, you can take multiple shapes with it and you can apply the masking effect to it. Okay, I hope this thing is clear to all of you. Let me save it with the name of masking. Masking is already saved with us, but one more masking effect is there that I am going to save. Okay, if you have got any question up to here, please ask me. Now what we have got, some text is still remaining in the chapter, we will go through it, but let me see what is there in the lab activities. Kamran has learned how to use the masking effect in Flash. His teacher has told him to type the text "Nothing is impossible" and then display the text using the masking effect. He also has to add music to the animation. So, what you are going to do? You are going to apply only the masking effect. We will see the music options as well, because you know, in our chapter, music is also included and we have to go through with it. We will do some audio files as well, we will work on. So we go to the, let me check any other activity which is possible for you. So you should try it at home. You should try it. Rahman's teacher has taught him shape training. He has been asked to create an animation to change the shape of a circle to a five-sided polygon. Can you do this? We have done this job, this type of work. We had converted the circle to the rectangle or rectangle to the circle, remember? So what do you have to do? You have to change the shape of the circle to the five-sided polygon. Five-sided polygon. So lab activity number 2 is quite easy for you. You can do this lab activity. So let me show you this work once again. Now just see. But before going towards that, let me mark the attendance. Okay, we have got Abila, Ali, to Naira and Zena. Okay, now see over here that how we can apply the shape twin by taking one circle. I am taking without any outline, I am taking a normal oval shape. This is a circle. Okay, click on frame number 50 or 40, whatever. Press F, sorry, F, press F6, bring it over here. Okay, frame 1, this is circle. Frame 50, it is circle, but delete it from here. Convert it to polygon shape. Go to the polystar shape. Take here, take from here. Which option? Which option we have to take? We have to take polygon, not polystar. And in some other color, I'm also changing the color. I'm going to draw one polygon shape. Okay. So on frame 1, it is circle. On frame 50, it is polygon. Okay. I will right click on the objects layer, on this layer, and I will create shape twin. These are the simple steps, 3 steps. Converting it to polygon shape. Also color is being changed. So this is your lab activity number. Lab activity number 1 for this chapter, chapter number 8. This is done. So I will also include in your classwork and homework that you have to do it. I will mention it in your Google Classroom that we have done the lab activity number 1. Okay, and you have to perform this lab activity. Up to here, if you have got any question, please ask me by raising the hand. Have you got anything to ask? No, nothing is there to ask. Okay, good. So lab activity number 1 we have done. Now we move to the next topics in the chapter. We have applied masking with proper understanding and demonstration, on computers. I have explained you all these things. Now, next point is there animation using emotion guide. This is very important. Flash also allows you to move an object to a defined curved path. For this, you have to use something called a guide layer. Guide layer is basically that layer in which you will define the first position and last position of the object by giving some random paths. Just like in normal twin motion, we are giving a straight path, but over here you can give a random path, long path. Okay. The guide layer has the motion guide, which is the path along which the object will move. Means this thing will not be done on a simple layer, but it will be done on a specific layer. Okay. Add motion over here. You can see that when we are clicking insert layer, insert motion guide, insert normal layer, insert motion guide. So this is basically not a normal layer. This is a motion guide layer on which we can define the motion of the object. Definitely, we are going to perform this thing now. Let us take an example of learning more about motion guide animation. What will happen in this case? Create a new Flash document, rename layer 1 and give it the name bird. What they have taken over here? What they have taken a bird's PNG image with no background. So we will also take a bird image with no background. Select file, import to stage and import a picture of a bird. Click frame 5 and insert a keyframe by pressing F6. Frame 50. To create a motion twin for the bird, click any frame between 1 and 50 and choose twin motion in the twin menu for the property inspector. Click add motion guide in the timeline window. This creates a motion guide layer above the bird layer. The name of the layer is guide bird. So on one layer we are going to take the object, and on other layer we are going to take the path on which it is going to move. So basically this is the case that we will apply inshallah in the next class, that how we can create. But right now I have explained you all this thing, and inshallah we will do it, we will perform it. But since the time is not that much right now, so I'm not going to demonstrate you. Inshallah we'll do in the next class. So with the guide bird layer selected, select the pencil tool and draw a path. We will draw a path where the object will move on the guide layer. Keep in mind, not on the bird layer, on the guide layer. Select the bird layer, click any frame between frame 1 and frame 50. Click the snap checkbox in the property inspector. Selecting snap will snap the registration point of the object to the motion path. Also select the orient to paths. Means we have to set the starting and ending position. Snap checkbox we are going to use, and we are going to orient it. We will place the object in the beginning of the line, that guiding motion that we want to do with that particular line. So to that line, just like this is the guide layer. So when we will draw it by pencil, some paths, so this will be on guide layer. So we have to tell that basically from this position to this position the object is going to move. But it will, this line will not appear in the animation. We will see how. So in this way we can create a guided motion. Guide motion. Guide motion is basically the motion where the object is moving on a predefined random path, which is not a straight path, just like we have seen. So I think up to here all these things are clear to all of you. On 30th of November, you are going to have your, you know, you are going to have your exam, monthly test for November. So you need to go through the chapter number 7. You have to see all the options, all the text of the chapter number 7. I will give you one revision, inshallah, as well in your next class, so that you should go through all these options. So you should be prepared well. If you have got any question, please ask me, because our class time is now about to over. Okay, thank you so much.